Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for your next relationship. So we have here group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4, and we're going to see what is coming through. So we've got Romantic Tarot, we've got here the Modern Witch Tarot, we've got the Smith-Waite Borderless deck, we've also got Tattoo Tarot as well. Perhaps you're drawn to the numbers, perhaps you're drawn to the colours, or you're drawn to the decks. Whichever one you're most drawn to is going to be the reading for you. You might find that there's more than one deck that really seems to scream and jump out to you, so you can watch more than one. I'm also going to be using charms and letters as well, which is quite interesting. You can't actually see them. So as you can see, ta-da! We've got charms, we've got letters to really go in depth with these readings as well, so it's really exciting to introduce that as well. So take a pick, whichever one is you're most drawn to is going to be your reading. In the description box below there'll be timestamps, so you can click on the timestamp and then go to the reading you are most drawn to. I also want to mention as well, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets and items and intention cards, which are hand embroidered, which you can put under your pillow in your wallet or purse. They are also on Etsy as well. A lot of you have seen results with these items as well, and that's amazing to see. So if you want to check it out, check out the description box below. Etsy store link is down there, as well as the review section as well. There's international shipping on everything. There are over 100 varieties of bracelets for different areas of your life. Everything is meditated with and saged, and it's there to really allow you to manifest your intentions as well. So definitely do check all of that out. As I mentioned, everything's always going to be in the description box below for your convenience. Alright, so let's have a look and see what comes through for your next relationship. So we're going to start with group number 1. Okay, so I'm just going to move these to the side. Alright, group number 1, this is your reading for your next relationship. So we're going to have a look and see what's coming through. You have chosen this deck right here, which just so happens to be a little bit messy. It's got the yellow feather on top, and we're going to see what is coming through. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle and do a 12 card spread. We are also going to be using letters, as you can see here, as well as charms to get a little bit more of an indication into the reading. So it's going to be very, very interesting, so do stay tuned for that as well. But first I'm going to do the tarot portion of this reading. So let's have a look, group number 1, and see what your next relationship will present to you and the messages that are also corresponding to it as well. Let's have a look. So this is called the Romantic Tarot, and you can even see it's got some beautiful roses on it. It's got this beautiful sort of, oh, I was going to say lemon yellow, but I feel like lemons are a little bit brighter than that. It's got this beautiful pastel yellow colour as well. To me, as soon as I see this deck, it screams happiness. It really does. So we've got that beautiful yellow feather. Let's have a look. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Actually, speaking of pentacles as well and coins, it's got that colour to it, like that goldeny yellow colour, which, you know, you also have here as well. Wow. I mean, to have that Ace of Pentacles, I mean, that's happiness right there, right? That's joy, that is fulfillment. It's also commitment as well. Straight away, for that to be your first card is pretty significant, and I will say that that's a really lovely energy that we do have. To me, I feel like all of a sudden, straight away, your next relationship here really does present a very, very strong energy of commitment, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy for sure. I mean, look at this card as well, right? You've got here 2 people in the shadows sort of holding hands, and you've got this sort of compass, right, which shows direction as well. To me, I feel like this is a change of fate. This is going to be very, very different to other relationships you've had in the past, where I feel like you will really work on your shadow self as well, which is quite interesting, and you'll be able to redirect yourself to something that is so much more mutual and so much more fulfilling. It's almost like it goes in the right direction. There is this energy of it just flowing very, very well and sort of growing and just going in the right direction. I mean, this is beautiful. It really, really is. I mean, this is also this energy of growing old together. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect this to happen like straight away, you know, the first reading, the first card that came out, it's incredible. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups is all about wish and wish fulfillment, which I think is really beautiful as well. You've definitely got some really lovely energies that are peeking through. I mean, when you think about wishes and what you would wish for your next relationship to be like, I really feel that it will match your needs and your expectations. Part of this is also knowing that when you get into your next relationship, it's also about asking the right questions, right? So if, for example, you meet someone and you don't ask them the right questions as to where, you know, you see things going, I know it can seem a little forward, but that's the thing, is that especially if you want commitment and you don't ask those questions earlier on, it can just lead you to get quite hurt later on down the line, and then you can feel like you're chasing that person and you're trying to get something from them that they're not willing to give. So asking those questions early on and manifesting those intentions with a person very early on, and manifesting the person too, can be really, really helpful, so that you don't feel like you're then trying to chase something that is false, right? That's what we're seeing. Now I know this person, or there's a mask that's being worn there, but I do feel that what's really important here that the spirit guides are saying is that you can always try and lift off that mask earlier on, so that you are more destined to find the right person that's suited towards you. So your next relationship here, it is very important that you will have asked those questions earlier on, so that at least you don't get into the relationship with the wrong person. Instead, you get into the relationship with the right person, the person that really sees things the way that you do, because we're talking here of your next relationship, right? And when we think of relationship, well, at least when I think of relationship, I think of commitment. So this is going to depend on who you say yes or no to, or who you choose to be with. If you choose to be with someone and you don't ask those questions, it can be a bit risky, but it's really about knowing that I feel like your next relationship is going to be with someone that just totally understands where you're coming from, what you want, and how you want things to be. I'm also just going to charge the device, because, you know, we have not many percentage battery left, much percentage left. Okay. Let's carry forward. It's really interesting how the feathers are connecting here, because you've got a feather also on the hat, which is quite grand and quite spectacular. I feel like your next relationship is going to feel spectacular. It's going to be very grand, not like over the top. You know, that's not what I'm seeing, because over the top can also be like a false sense of expectation, and what I mean by that is sometimes, you know, relationships that seem so over the top can oftentimes be sort of, they can sometimes be a little bit false, right? What I'm seeing here is that it's going to be grand in the sense that it makes you feel good and it feels freeing, which again, I feel goes with the feather energy as well. You've got also a bird there as well, and you've got a bird. Oh no, that's an angel. Oh, well done, Moonlight. To be honest, you know, when I think of wings and angels, I also think about taking flight and that sense of freedom. Yeah. And birds have wings too. Angels have wings too. This is about freedom, and it's about you getting what you truly felt was right. This is also about divine timing, because you have got a pentacle, which also can indicate time, and you've got the divine. You've got an angel there redirecting you to the right thing, the right situation. Okay, 10 of Cups with the... Wow, Moonlight, your reading skills are so on point today. I believe this is the World card. This deck is one that does from time to time confuse me with what the cards actually are. So let's have a look and see. I'm just gonna look at the Roman numerals here, because that is the bit. I always memorize my cards, and then this happens in the in the reading. Okay, so, well, this is so helpful, unbelievably helpful. Let's see the World card. Where are you? Number 21. Yeah, it is the World card. I had a feeling it was the World card, you know, but okay. So it is the World card. Great. We have confirmed that. So that's what I thought. I feel like your next relationship is going to involve some kind of travel and some kind of, this card here looks like a bit of a struggle. But actually, this is quite freeing. Again, you've got birds in the background of this card flowing, and this is sort of like, you've got a child sitting at the top, and to me, this feels like two parents or two figures trying to do everything that they can to make this child happy. There is a sense of commitment, but also compromise. I feel like the two of you will have compromise for the greater good. And that makes me emotional. Wow. Isn't that so special? That you can have someone who is willing to compromise with you to an equal amount to see the happiness of the highest or the greater good. Let's just take a minute to soak that in. It's not every day that you see that or hear that. Wow. I feel like if you had children with this person, or if this person does have children, you would try and do the absolute best to ensure that they can also have the best. I am seeing children already, so that's a big sign for future commitments. We've got here the Eiffel Tower. Do you know what? What's really interesting here, and you've also got this card as well, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about embracing your independence. This is not a codependent connection, because it shows here that you're going to feel really, really good within your own self, but also with this person you're going to flourish. So to me, what I feel here is there's going to be a lot of travel. You've got that here as well. Intuitively, you're going to feel like this is the right person. That this is the person that you are just meant to explore with, that you are meant to discover things with, that you are meant to, overcome obstacles and challenges, that you will try and do the best for others as well, collectively. This is not just about you and this person, but it's also about everything else in between as well, which is so important. Family is important to this person. Travel is important to this person, making memories. And also yourselves, being independent and really trusting yourselves as well, I think is so vital, so crucial. I have to say, I just think that this is so beautiful. Ten of Pentacles, you can't make this up. I'm telling you, Ten of Pentacles is commitment, stability, security. This person helps you. There's a sense of attraction there. There's also a sense of help, like this person wants to help you, be there for you, do things for you, compromise with you. This person, I don't feel, is going to be extremely egoistic, or at least they will leave their ego at the door when trying to do things for you. Okay, because they know that you are a kind-hearted soul, and they know that ego does not belong in the same room. Six of Pentacles. Balance, flow, an equal relationship. You've got here the Seven of Wands, any obstacles and challenges. This can also be any kind of distance as well, will be bridged. They will try and do everything they can to see you, spend time with you, to progress things with you, to make things work with you. Two more cards. Got one there. And another. Okay, so we've got here the Five of Cups with the Judgment card. So Judgment here also shows a decision. Five of Cups is quite interesting. The Five of Cups here is about sadness, but also being able to get through the sadness. Judgment here is about making decisions for the highest or the greatest good for this relationship as well. So I really feel here that, of course, every relationship will go through its ups and downs, its peaks and troughs. No relationship is 100% perfect. But with this Five of Cups, it really does go to show that this is a very strong energy of them being... anything that they do wrong, I feel like they will apologise for it. This is the Five of Cups, which also shows regret. So it's like anything that they do, they will know that they have to face the consequences for it, Okay, but this is also about the two of you resolving any struggles and challenges and obstacles with the Seven of Wands, and them trying to go above and beyond to do the best, because Judgment's ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation, so they'll always try and look at the best thing to do. This is not someone that's super egoistic to the point where it's all about them and very little about you. I will say that. Now, let's do some charms and then we'll do the letters, okay? So, there's no real easy way to do this. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I just mixed everything around and then we got the charms. What's really interesting is that the communication between the two of you is going to be very strong because you've got a blue rock here, right? Blue stone, should I say? And this represents the the throat chakra, right? So the throat chakra is very blue, and this represents the communication that will be very strong between the two of you. Any obstacles, any challenges, any disagreements, you'll be able to resolve with this person through good communication. That's the difference between strong connections and perhaps some connections that are not as strong. Is definitely there is this energy of trying the absolute best to work things out. We've also got here a key, which I think is quite interesting. The key was actually tied around to the lion, so you have got this Leo energy as well, which is quite present. Now, interestingly enough, as soon as I looked at this, I thought Capricorn, and then I thought Aries. And you know what? Sometimes that happens. It happens. To me, it could mean Capricorn, Aries energy. We've also got Leo here as well. There's fire. And there's also a bit of earth as well, as we saw. Now, this person could have Leo in their Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs. This person could have Aries or even Capricorn in their Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs. There's definitely those energies that are coming through. Perhaps you know a person who has a sign like that, or maybe that is one of your signs as well. But it's very, very interesting that this pointed to me two signs, which I know is so strange, but it just happened. We've also got a key here as well, which shows commitment, which we also saw here. We've got two rings, right? So two rings show an equal amount of commitment, one and then another. So to me, your next relationship here shows commitment. It definitely shows passion as well, because you have got the lion. You've got, some really strong energy here of these two animals that, are very connected to themselves as well. Very grounded, very balanced. When we think about animals that have four, legs, it's a little bit like, fours in tarot essentially indicate stability and grounded energy. So when you think of a table, you think of a house. When you think of a bed, right, there's that element of four to it. And that's what it shows here as well. With the four, there's that stable element. So the keys here show, again, balance, right? It's pretty equal. You've got the moon here, also in the rose quartz. Now, what's really interesting about this is it goes to show that this person is very, very intuitive. It's almost like they can read you. They can finish off your sentences, and it feels like that. Now, straight away, right off the bat, you may not be too sure about this person. You may feel anxious, you may be worried. This could be because of past relationships. You may not want to get hurt, and you might be really protecting yourself and be thinking to yourself like, oh, I'm not sure. You may feel that. And what I would say is that this situation is really calling you to trust. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these letters. Now, it could spell out a word or it could be initials, so just take it accordingly. We're already getting some here as well. Okay. Oh, we got quite a few letters actually. We got a Q and an S. I feel like I'm on that TV show, Countdown. It is Countdown, isn't it? And we've got a Y. L. We've got another L as well. We've got a Z or a Z if you're in the US. F. N. U. We've got fun, which I'm not surprised by, in all honesty, because I tell you why. Sorry, I'm messing up the spread as we're doing this. Fun can be travel. It can be, humour. It can be this beautiful energy. You got L L L, M, A, family. I mean, we still need some extra words to make up that word, but I don't know, I just kept thinking of family. I'm not surprised, because you only need... Actually, we've done it. We've done it. There you go. Dun 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 dun. Family. That's very... I mean, I'm not surprised by that at all. We've got a D. Okay, so this can be initials of the person. This can also be like first name, last name. It can also be certain words that perhaps represent or resonate with your situation, because you might be looking at this and you might be thinking, oh, I found, you know, something within them that they like, or that, you know, that really resonates with that person, perhaps even when you meet them or if you've met them already. But one thing that I really found here is family, and I'm not surprised, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which has this really strong family energy and vibe to it. So that is what we have for you, group number one. If this reading resonated, or if there's something you saw in it which you really want to share with me, please do let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy as well if anyone is interested. And do take care. Bye. Okay, so I'm just gonna put those back. I kind of like doing this real time, because I just like it. It's like you kind of get to see what I'm doing at the same time. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Group number two, this is your reading with me for your next relationship. So let's have a look. We've got this nice blue energy coming through. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. You've also got this blue feather. We're also going to be using charms, and we're going to be using letters as well, which are going to be very interesting. So do stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, first of all, I'm going to do your 12 card spread to see what your next relationship holds, and then we're going to connect some charms to it. Okay, Empress, hello. Empress with the Ace of Pentacles as well. I have to say the Ace of Pentacles is definitely making an appearance. Wow. Wow. Eight of Wands. Hello. Okay, this shows movement. It also shows travel as well, which I think is quite fascinating. I feel like your next relationship is going to have travel. The Ace of Pentacles here shows something quite solid. So to me, this is commitment, this is stability, this is security. The Empress here shows love. It also shows relationships, and it does show children as well, because the Empress is connected to children and sort of the higher self in terms of like Venus, right? So that shows here something very solid. Like, I feel like your next relationship is going to be pretty solid, but it's also going to have a lot of fun and excitement and humor, joy and fulfillment. Like, it's going to be pretty significant. Both of you will embrace your individual selves as well, which, by the way, is so important for any connection. I don't feel like this is going to be codependent. I don't feel like you're going to be constantly like wondering, like, okay, can this person live without me? Can I live without this person? Like, you know, well, the way I described it sounds a bit strange, but basically, I don't feel like you're going to be depending your entire worth and your value on this person. You're going to know that they are them, you are you, and it's going to be healthy in that sense. I don't feel like you're going to be constantly pinning your worth and your value to this person, or like waiting for them to always do things. They will make moves, they will take action. There's no like hot and cold that I'm seeing here, right? Three of Wands. Three of Wands here is about being patient with one another. Like, you're going to have a lot of patience with one another, but also they really respect you for who you are, your goals and your hobbies, the things that you love to do. Perhaps you love to cook, or perhaps grow your own vegetables. I'm just saying, you know, whatever your goals and hobbies are, whatever it is that you like to do with your free time, that is the Nine of Pentacles as well. You will be respected for that. They're not going to try and change you and say like, no, you can't do this in your free time, or no, you can't do that in your free time. They will respect you for your free time and what you choose to do in it. And that is the Three of Wands as well. This person will be someone that's outgoing and they like to be out and about and do things, but they also like the home environment. They like to go out and about and do things, but they also like to rest and look out into the sea and see what's going on, right? This person likes balance, and that is something that they really strive well within. So you've got the Page of Pentacles here as well, which is very, very strong. You've also got the Queen of Pentacles. This person likes commitment. This person likes long relationships, and that is the kind of relationship I feel like you're going to be going into for your next relationship. Now, it may take a bit of time for this person to come into your life. That's something that I am seeing, all right? But what I do feel here, and I did say that you're not going to have to constantly worry or wonder, what is this person thinking? What do they want next? How are they feeling? Like, you're not going to have to feel that. Once this person comes into your life, I don't feel like you're going to be constantly worrying about, oh my gosh, do they like me? Oh my gosh, what are they going to say next? You're not going to have to wonder, because they'll give you that information, okay? But what I am seeing here is that there's a sense of patience where when you are with this person, you just feel like everything is calm and both of you are comfortable with one another in silence. And they always say, when you are comfortable with someone in pure silence, it means that that is something very special. You don't have to be someone that you're not, right? So that's quite significant. You've also got the Two of Pentacles as well. Three of Cups just flipped over. Social, okay. King of Cups. Ten of Cups. Judgment. Three of Cups, which we already did see. Okay, so Ten of Cups here shows for sure this person is going to want stability, is going to want, you know, family, children, the whole shebang. Really, I see it here. For some of you, marriage, but you know, because I don't always see marriage for everyone, because some people like to just live with their partner and enjoy life and not get married. But the Ten of Cups here definitely does show children, and for those of you that want marriage, it is definitely on the cards. But some of you may not want marriage. You may just want to live with a person and enjoy life with a person without having that extra layer on top of it. But yeah, Ten of Cups here definitely does show a lot of happiness. I feel like some of you have been through some very difficult times in relationships, so it kind of shows like finally there's a rainbow, you know, all that sort of energy and hurt and sadness that you've had to face in your relationships, like finally there is a rainbow, there is happiness, there is fulfillment. You know, it just feels really good, and that's what I will say with the Ten of Cups, is there's that like feel good energy, and it's, you know, it feels good. That's what I will say, is that it's a nice energy. It's like finally the rainbow is here. Finally it is happening to me right in front of my... I can't remember that entire song, but you know what I mean. King of Cups, someone that's emotionally very open. Okay, so this is someone that is not afraid to tell you how they feel. This is not someone who's afraid to know how you feel. Okay, very important. Two of Pentacles, very, very balanced. Very balanced. I feel like this person as well likes to take care of their appearance as well. Three of Cups. Just kind of fun. Three of Cups is nice, okay? This is not about third-party situations or anything like that. I know some people jump to conclusions with this card, but remember, tarot cards have multiple meanings, and with different cards, they mean different things. Three of Cups is about celebrations. It's about going out, having fun. It's like that kind of festival-like energy, you know, dressing up, going places, enjoying time, socializing, friendships, which is really beautiful as well. So it's a healthy relationship. That's what I will say, is it's very healthy. They allow you to be you. You allow them to be them. I don't see you worrying and being excessively frustrated with this person. Like, why are you not doing this? Or why are you not responding to me on time? Or why are you taking time and this and that? Like, I don't see you worrying to that extent. Like, this person is there for you. This person wants to talk to you. This person will be there for you. They see marriage and happiness and commitment, you know, if you want marriage, that is, it's there on the cards. Children is also there on the cards. Empress is you. Whether you're male or female, okay, I just want to say I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders, but I mean, I'm seeing it, right? I'm seeing that you are someone that wants this, and you will also get it as well. So, yeah. Someone definitely has a keen eye for fashion. Like, I will say that, okay? I just want to say someone likes, because I'm just paying attention to the clothes here, and it just seems like very colourful and bright, and there's some different cuts and different types of clothing. It's very interesting. So, also the other thing that I was seeing here as well is that this person, with your next relationship, they could be from a different culture or ethnicity or different background to you. It's just something that I'm noticing as well. I know that's the kind of theme with this particular deck, is it's full of diversity, which is really beautiful, but it's just something I'm seeing as well. This person, either they're from a different culture or ethnicity or even a different country, but also they could just be very different to what you would expect, and then actually they can deliver on what you want, so that's what we're seeing there. So charms, let's go with the charms. Okay. Ooh, shells. You know what's really fascinating here is that you have got the beach right there, or the ocean. You've got some shells as well. Soulmate connection. They say if you put a shell up to your ear, you can hear the sea. Not surprised. I mean, I myself live very close to the seaside, but, Wow, Leo charm. Okay. This is also about fearless. Like, you don't have to worry. This gives you a lot of strength as well. So you have got the Leo energy, okay? But if this isn't, if this doesn't resonate, then it doesn't matter, because essentially this is also showing a lot of strength and a lot of courage. Like, this person really builds you up and gives you a lot of strength and courage and motivation as well. This here shows that the two of you have a spiritual connection with the shells as well. It could also mean that one of you perhaps lives close to the beach, or that they love the beach, or you love the beach. There's definitely something about the beach coming through, and also this is quite sentimental as well. It goes to show that both of you are quite sentimental in regards to certain items that you might give to each other as well. Like, it really means a lot, and you see that here also with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, they're holding this pentacle and it means so much to them. Look at this. So you've got these, this is like a cute little pair, right? You've got some sunglasses here as well. To me, I feel like there is this energy of like warmth and the sun coming through. Now, it could mean that, both of you love the sun, and that you take holidays in very warm places, or you live in a very warm place where sunglasses are being worn a heck of a lot. Perhaps you like sunglasses, or they love sunglasses and they have a collection of them. But this here really does go to show like holidays and memories, and posing for photographs as well. It just really goes to show here, especially with judgment as well, is that this person really does make decisions for the betterment, does that make right? Makes sense? Betterment of this connection. Like, they always try and do things for the connection that, makes them also, like, you feel good. That's what I'm trying to say. You've also got the key as well, which shows commitment, which is really great. And again, it's something very sentimental. You often see with couples as well is that one will have a key and the other one will have a key, to a home or a flat or a special place. And to me, this is both of you holding those keys as well. Wow, amazing. Okay, so let's go in with the letters. I've got a G that just flew out. Okay. We've got a G. This could be initials. It could also spell out words that might really mean a lot to you. So it could be initials of your name or their name. We've got here an O. Go. Interesting. Go. We've got a V. We've got a W. VW. Do they own a VW car? I'm just asking. We've got a J. We've got a Z or a Z, depending on how you like to pronounce. We've got another W. WW. Like www dot. Could you meet online? Got a J. Got an I. I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with I. We've got an R. A T. A H. Hot. Ooh, not surprised about that, because we have got that warm weather energy coming through. It could be that they live in a very warm climate, or that you meet in weather that is very hot. and an L. I mean, let me just say, there's there's lots lots happening. Anyways, so yeah, that's really interesting actually that we've got those words. We didn't get another W there, but what I will say here is that you've also got as well you've got an M here as well, but you've got a lot of like number 4s as well, I just noticed, and you've got a lot of number 1s. So you've got lots and lots of 4s, as you can see here, 4, 4, 4, 4. You've also got a lot of number 1s that are coming through and 4 there. So 4 and 1 could really mean something to you. It could really be something quite significant as well. The other thing that I'm seeing is that there's something else that's coming through, which is, you know, when people write on the end of cards or messages like lots of love from, you've got from as well, which is being spelled out. Anyway, so, you know, have a play with the words. It may really sort of resonate with you in that sense, but yeah, definitely do let me know. That's very fascinating. Anyways, this is your reading on your next relationship. I'm pretty fascinated by this for sure. Now, if this resonates with you, please do let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy as well if you are interested. And definitely do take care as well. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to group number 3. Group number 3, this is your reading for your next relationship. So we have this beautiful green deck. Green always reminds me of the heart chakra. It really does. The heart chakra, nature, peace, birds chirping in the background, stalks and stems. It's you know, it's really, really beautiful in that sense. So you've chosen this particular pile. We're going to see what's coming through for your next relationship. We are also going to be using charms, as we have right here, and we are also going to be using letters as well. So stay tuned for that. First of all, I'm going to start with the tarot portion to see what cards you have coming through. So let's have a look. Your next relationship. 4 of Swords. Okay. Don't take this as a bad thing, but I feel like you're going to have to wait a little while before it sort of comes through in that sense. Not like ages and ages, but just a little bit, you know, a little bit of singleness here that is coming through, and then you will be well into something, trust me, especially with the Hermit as well. Okay, so 4 of Swords here definitely does show an energy of peace. It does show an energy very much so of trying to just be in your own energy, and then you've got the Hermit here as well. I feel like this is really important because it allows you to understand exactly what you want in a relationship. So you're going to be really thinking very clearly as to, you know, what do I want? How do I want it to be? What will I accept? What will I not tolerate? How do I want to be treated? How do I not want to be treated? You're going to be thinking literally of everything. Let me just be very honest. You will think of everything. And then what will happen is that you will end up getting into a relationship. And guess what? It will match your needs and your wants, especially with the Ace of Swords, right? This is your needs, your wants, how you feel. The Ace of Swords is also about what's the word? This is a strong energy about you having power, right? So you see this person here who is resting, right? They have the sword beneath them. That is their sword. This is your sword that has been activated. So in your next relationship, you will have all that thinking that you've done as to, you know what, I want to be treated well, I want stability, I want joy, I want happiness, I want fulfillment. You will not settle in your next relationship. You will activate that sword and you will cut out anything that does not fulfill you, that does not make you happy, that does not give you what you essentially need. You will not stand for it. I'm telling you, you're not going to stand for it. So the Ace of Swords here really shows that energy very, very significantly, that your next relationship will be up to your standards and your values, what you deserve, what you want, and how you essentially feel. You will not back down in that sense. Like, you will try and do what is right for you, if you know what I mean. So the King of Swords here shows that you will be in a relationship with someone who is trustworthy, someone that is loyal, someone that is honest, someone that understands you, but you will also understand them. Communication will be very, very strong. You will just feel this click. As soon as you start talking to them, you won't have to wonder too much about, I wonder if it's going to click. I wonder if this is just a phase. You will just know that it has clicked, especially with the High Priestess, right? High Priestess, this is that click. This is about someone who understands your way of thinking as well, because I do feel that you can think a lot, right? So your next relationship will be with someone who thinks like you do, but not like a carbon copy, right? Because that would be a lot. But basically, this person thinks like you do, in the way that, you know, they would not want to hurt you because they themselves would not want to be hurt. They will not use their ego to try and take control of you, because they themselves know that they would not want that to happen to them. They will treat you in the way that they want to be treated. And I know the King of Swords can have quite a large ego, but trust me when I say this King of Swords here is a little bit more of like someone that is very supportive of the High Priestess energy, which is very, can be sensitive, can be very intuitive, can be very empathic. So I do see that you are somewhat of an empath, like you feel people's energies, and you can be very sensitive. But what I would say with the High Priestess is that you do have a lot of power. Don't forget that you have that power, all right? Even if you feel like you don't have power, that sword is beneath you. Trust me, it is power. And you're very, very smart as well, and I feel like you're going to be in a relationship with someone who is very smart, who understands himself, but also has, I know this is going to sound really strange to say, but common sense. Okay, common sense, like day-to-day things. Common sense. This person has common sense. Okay, and things that you think in regards to the world, like it could be things like politics, or your like what you believe in, right? Because you might believe in certain things. They will also believe in very similar things as well, so you can get along in that sense. They're not going to be like, no, I wouldn't want that person to win because they're like this, and then you'd be like, no, but I don't agree. You will agree on those kinds of topics, which, by the way, is quite strong for any relationship, right? There has to be that sort of energy there. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Okay, there we go. So, we've got Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and then you realise that, whoa, this person is very special. Oh my goodness. 3 out of 3 readings, the Ace of Pentacles has come out. Group 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well, today's pick a card reading is definitely showing us that a lot of people, for their next relationships, they're not going to just settle and get into a relationship. They're going to know exactly what they want, and they will get into relationships that they just feel are, fulfilling for them. They're not just going to do it for the sake of loneliness or things like that. So I think that's a good sign. So you've got the 6 of Pentacles. You've also got here the Knight of Swords as well. So this shows a higher level of commitment. It does also show more communication. Wheel of Fortune is also quite powerful as well, because it does show a change of fate, and it's Jupiter energy, which is auspicious and very prosperous, which is also beautiful. 6 of Pentacles is give and take. Listen, both of you are going to equally work very, very hard in this connection to keep it the way that it can go. 6 of Pentacles is also about give and take. Like, you will try your very best to work things out with this person and to progress things with this person and to move forward with this person. The Page of Cups here is also about humour and joy and going places, making memories, and just really having fun with one another as well. I just think that's so beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, that is what we have, especially with the Knight of Cups as well. It's a very, very significant energy, which I think is so beautiful. It's so nice. It's so nice to see that. So your next relationship overall is going to be with someone that you can trust, someone that understands you, does not belittle you, someone that really is living up to your values, your goals, and your expectations, and someone that you slowly but surely, you sort of just get into a relationship with, and it just feels very natural. That's what I will say. I don't see you rushing into this particular relationship. I see you taking your time and evaluating things step by step, and that's a healthy way to do it, I feel, especially for you in this situation. Okay, so it's going to be very balanced is what I'm seeing here, and it's going to be a relationship where the two of you, communication and values, they just really meet up, and as time progresses, the love just gets stronger in this connection as well. It's one of those kind of energies where at first, you're getting to know the person at their core, and then the love grows, whilst with other relationships, you could feel this like love towards the person straight away, and then you start to get to know them. This is a little bit different in that sense. Still fascinating though. Okay, so charms, we're going to go with the charms. Got quite a few here. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Straight away, I see this Sagittarius energy. Is this Virgo or Sagittarius? I believe this is Virgo. You know why I said Sagittarius? Because I was thinking of Temperance. Like, this is the kind of energy you see on the Temperance card. So take that as it resonated, because I said Virgo, and to be honest, you have got here the Hermit, right? But then I also thought Sagittarius. So maybe you are a Virgo or you're a Sagittarius. The other person could have this somewhere in their chart as well. So just take it as it resonates, is what I would say. You have got here the Lotus as well. Now this is very, very auspicious, very, very prosperous. The goddess of wealth and success, who is known as Lakshmi Ma, she sits on a lotus. She also stands on a lotus as well. But this is so, so prosperous. It goes to show that actually your next relationship is going to have material abundance also tied to it, which, by the way, with the Wheel of Fortune, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. There's going to be some form of material abundance. So if you want to go on holiday with this person, you don't have to worry about finances. If you want to, buy this person something, or they want to buy you something, they will very happily give, but they don't have to worry about that aspect of things. So there's some material abundance that is really tied to this as well. Again, what I find really fascinating with me saying Virgo and also the Sagittarius energy, even though I feel this is the Virgo energy, this charm here specifically is showing that you're not going to rush directly into something. You're going to think very, very carefully, take your steps, take time towards it, which, again, it's so fascinating here that you've got these energies of time. Like, you're going to give yourself time. You're going to buy time. You're not just going to, rush into things. And, rushing can also create pressure, but that's different situation. Here you're looking out for yourself and what you truly want. So it's almost like you are trusting divine timing, right? You see that right here? You're trusting divine timing, and you're trusting that everything that happens will happen in the right timing. You're not trying to rush anything. Now you've also got this little acorn. Should I call it an acorn? Is it called an acorn? I know exactly what these are, but I can't even remember the name of it right now. But this might be your favourite season, this might be their favourite season, or for some of you this could hold a lot of meaning in your life as well, which is really interesting, especially if this is someone from the past that might be asking for reconciliation. This might hold some meaning to them as well. Maybe there's something that happened in this season, which is quite fascinating. So we've talked about that. Again, time as well, we've got that there. You've got here this crystal as well. Now it's blue, and you've also got here some more blue. Got a blue potion. This is what I spoke about, which is communication. Okay, so blue represents the throat chakra, which is all about communication. You've got a lot of air energy here as well. A lot of it. Air energy is dominated by communication. So communication between the two of you is so strong. It's an understatement, okay? It's an understatement when I say so strong, because it is very, very strong, which is great, right? This shows that through any obstacle, any challenge, communication between the two of you is very, very strong. I have to say, communication is one of those really big things in a relationship that a lot of people desire. You've also got a flower here as well. Now that could mean that they gift you flowers when you see them, or that they like flowers, or they love sort of floral printed things, or when you meet them, perhaps you're sitting on a table where there's floral printed tablecloths. There's something about florals that's really going to stick in your mind, or at least with flowers. There's definitely something very strong about that. Perhaps if you go and meet this person, you're wearing something that has, a flower on it, which again is coming through as well. Okay, so now we go to the letters, so let's have a look. Okay, we've got a few less letters here. Less letters? We've got a few less letters here. We've got than some of the other groups, but that's okay. This can be initials, okay? This can also spell out words as well, but let's go with it. So we've got the M and you've got a T. You've also got an A and an F, which I think is quite interesting. So far, fam. Spell out fam. H, V, Q, which is quite interesting actually. You've got another Q as well. V and an N. Okay, so yeah, you might want to help me out with the letters. It might mean something to you, again, initial wise as well. Sorry, some of these can be upside down, so I'm trying to do it upside down. But yeah, that's what we've got in terms of letters. So those could be initials, or it could simply mean something to you. As I mentioned, fam is something that I'm seeing. This person is going to be very family orientated, as I feel you are as well. So that's quite interesting. So group number 3, this is your reading for your next relationship. Now, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items. And I am now going to move on to group number 4. All right, so take care. Bye. Alright, group number 4. This is your reading with me for your next relationship. So let's have a look. Let's see what is coming through and also what messages I can give to you as well. And we shall see. So I'm actually going to be using the tarot cards that we have. We've also got this red feather, as you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that down there. And also, we're going to be using charms, ta-da, and also letters. So stay tuned for that. We will get onto it. But this is going to be your reading. So let's start first of all with the tarot portion to see what your next relationship holds. 7 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Okay, well, the 7 of Cups is, you know, an energy that I think sometimes has to be read with other cards because it can also showcase, like, you know, rose-tinted glasses and our fantasies and dreams and desires and things that we make up in our head as well. But the fact that you've got here the 10 of Cups goes to show that everything that you have dreamt of is going to be present in your next relationship. And I know that sounds so dramatic and so over the top and so crazy, but that's literally what I see here. I see you very, very, very much so thinking about what it is that you want and then being able to manifest it. So what I would say is manifest. Manifest. You've got so much red here as well, with the feather and, you know, these cards as well, the back of them, they are all super, super red. So this is, you know, really connecting you to your root chakra. The root chakra, and of course the heart. You know, the heart is known, the love heart emoji, and love heart is known to be red. But this is connecting you to your root chakra, which is all about stability and what you truly desire, what you truly want. So it's about making sure, especially with judgment, that you're making decisions as well that really suit and serve you, right? The person that you get into the next relationship with isn't just someone that you think, oh yeah, they would do, or oh, I can't do any better than that, because you totally can. Okay, you totally can. So what I'm seeing is that in your next relationship, you will be with someone that you feel like, wow, you know what, this is the person. I am so glad I did not settle for someone else, you know, earlier down the line where you could have, because maybe you could have been, you know, and I feel like in the future you will date other people, but you won't just accept them so easily. Like, you're not just going to accept being with someone so easily. You'll be like, no, I know what I need. I know what I need. So judgment here is just that sort of, it's essentially tarot giving you a warning also for the future. Like, don't settle just for anything or because you don't think you can do better. Like, you definitely can do better. And all of those dreams, those values, those goals, how you want to be treated, that will all fulfill, especially with the 10 of Cups, right? That fulfillment will take place. You've got Judgment, which is so beautiful. Judgment here is ruled by Pluto. Transformation, okay? So your next relationship will be very different to your previous connections and relationships. Why? Because you will not compromise. Well, I don't want to say that in like a really egoistic way. You will compromise with this person, but you're not going to compromise on your values, your goals, and your needs. Okay, you will compromise with the right person on certain things, but you're not going to compromise with just anyone. You know what I mean? So the Fool here with the Ace of Wands, attraction, chemistry, passion. Oh, it's there. It is there. See? You've got the Ace to the 2. This shows here world views, like you really match in terms of your world views and in terms of places you want to travel, places you want to go. The Fool here is about adventure and being spontaneous and taking trips and enjoying, energies and enjoying life. And it's a really beautiful energy that I see here. Knave of Cups. Okay, so there's this flirtatious energy. There's also a stable energy. You may find that you may find that either this person sort of just is, a kid at heart, but is still very mature, because I do see maturity, okay? 10 of Cups takes maturity as well. You may just find that this person is just really playful and fun, but they're super serious and like super productive when they need to be, okay? So yeah, there you go, Emperor. Like this person can be a little bit more emotionally detached, but it doesn't mean that they don't care, because remember the Emperor's counterpart is the Empress, and the Empress is very sensitive, is very loving, is very kind, is very giving. They get on very, very well, but the Emperor is naturally a little bit more detached, right? So we did see this sort of like childlike energy. This person can be, a complete joker. It can be so like funny, but there's a time and place for them. That's what I mean. The Emperor can also be a very similar way. High Priestess, okay, see? High Priestess, you connect on a very like intellectual way, but you also connect in terms of humour and fun and places that you want to go. The High Priestess is also the fact that I feel this person's going to be quite spiritual as well, but they are going to be someone that enjoys life and goes through life with just a happy smile on their face, and they're always trying to make the best out of any situation, and you'll find that this really uplifts you. Really uplifts you. Like any problems you have, they will come rushing towards you, and they'll always try and help you, right? They will always try and help you. And they'll help you, and they'll just say, you know what, cheer up. There's so many other things that we can do, how can I make you feel better? Like they've got such a positive outlook on the world. Queen of Swords. This person makes you feel confident. This person, and I know that confidence also stems from within yourself, but sometimes people just help to uplift us when we don't feel good. This person here allows you to be yourself. Like they do not want to change you. They don't want to change your perspective, how you do things, how you are. They don't want to change any of that. They like you for who you are, and they also support you for who you are, and they like you because you're strong, you're independent, and you're very, very connected to yourself, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, right? But the Queen of Swords here shows that they will be there for you. They will be there to try and protect you and your energy as well, because they know that you are strong and you're very giving and you're very willing. The Hermit here shows that the two of you can be very, very comfortable in silence and in your own energy. And there is a quote that goes, I've forgotten it now, but it basically goes as, when two people are what's the quote? It's like, when two people are silent or can sit in silence together, it shows that they're really comfortable, or that's like the main comfort in a relationship, or that's when you know that a relationship is just really strong. There's a quote that goes like that. Leave it in the comment section below if you've heard it, but yeah. The Hermit here shows peace as well. It goes to show that anytime you're overthinking things, it's like they're that bright light lantern that just wants to, help you move forward. Two of Pentacles shows balance, because that's what relationships are about. They're about give and take and balance, and they will never try and do things that hurt you purposely. They might say things here and there, but they will always apologise and always be there. And the Death card here definitely does show that this is a connection that I feel can go long term. Okay, so it's like death do us part kind of an energy, but also Death here shows transformation. This person will be very, very different to the kind of other relationships you've had in the past, and it will be very transformative, because that's what the Death card here shows. It's also going to be an intense relationship as well, because it will make you feel like, wow, I really stuck to what I wanted and my dreams and desires, and now I have a person to match that energy. Wow! So stick strong to your root chakra. I'm telling you. Okay, so we're going to now go with the charms. So I'm just going to go in there. Interesting. Okay. I feel like we've got a bit of a Capricorn energy here. It's quite interesting. Capricorn. We've also got Cancerian energy. Now, to be honest, we have got the High Priestess as well. Right, got the moon right on top of there. I don't know if you can like properly see it, but you've got the moon there. You've also got the moon with the High Priestess as well. So this shows that the two of you are very spiritually connected. Connected. You also got a bouquet here of flowers. So they might send you some flowers, or at least there's something to do with a bouquet of flowers. You've also got this heart in the shape of... Wow, Moonlight, you're so descriptive today. I was going to say, you know, a heart in the shape of a heart, but basically a heart in turquoise is what I'm seeing. What's really fascinating here is that you have got quite a lot of that colour also coming through here, got quite a lot of blue and green. This shows here the connection is very, very strong in terms of number one, okay, blue, representing the throat chakra, so strong communication. Then you've got a lot of green, which shows here with the heart chakra. You've also got a lot of red, as we can see here, which connects to the root chakra. And you've also got a lot of yellow as well that's poking through from places, which also shows the sacral chakra. So it almost seems like the two of you have a lot of connection with the chakras, and you've also got the High Priestess, which shows something again to do with the third eye chakra. This person is also very romantic because you've got the bouquet of flowers, you've got this sort of emotional connection with the crab, which of course is Cancerian energy. So they want to nurture you, they want to be there for you, they want to just, you know, they want to hug you and be there, and there's a lot of intimacy that's also coming through as well. You've also got a lot of this pink here as well in the potion bottle, which to me showcases again a lot of romance and a lot of love, you know. Yeah, you've also got here the star. This is like tiger eye, I believe it's tiger eye. So it shows here this sense of like wanting to protect you and wanting to give you as much strength as possible. Like this person really wants to look out for you, and they know that you will look out for them as well. I just think that this is such a nurturing energy where it's almost like, you know, again with death here, it's I know this is going to sound really dramatic, and the thing is, you know, we should always find love within ourselves and blah blah blah, you know, everyone always says that, but like this is the kind of energy where you find this person and you think to yourself like, really, I can't live without you, you're such an amazing sport and such an amazing support. It's that kind of an energy, and you feel confident within yourself, right? But they also make you feel so good about yourself. That's the other thing as well. They like lift you up and they remind you who you are. And I think that sometimes from time to time, even with certain friendships we have in our life, we need that support where, you know, if something happens in our life, that we have someone that can tell us like, you know, you are strong, you are confident, you are amazing. And then we just sort of click and we realize like, oh yeah, back on my path again. This is that kind of person that is just there to remind you. And you will also always remind them as well, because this is not a one-way street. I see you doing a lot for this person as well. We've got another shell here as well. Again, intuitively, you're very, very connected to this person. It's like a soulmate kind of energy, I feel. And this person will always just try to lift you up with humour and be there for you in that sense. It's just really beautiful. Okay, so we've got some letters here. Okay, well, I was thinking, should I dip my hand in again and get some more letters? And then I thought, no, let's stick with these letters for now. Okay, so we've got here C, R, M, J. Now this can be initials, okay, first name or last name. It can also spell out a word that might really mean a lot to you, so do let me know in the comment section below. Always really appreciate that. You've got W, W, R. You've got a couple of R's, you've got a couple of W's, you've also got a G here as well. You've got an O as well. Oh wow, I know what I'm seeing. Da, 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 da. I'm seeing grow. I'm telling you, yeah. This person really wants you to be the best version of yourself, and they want you to consistently grow. They are there for you, and I feel like there's this energy of growing older as well, especially with the death card. There's a lot of that coming through. What a beautiful reading. So yeah, let me know if you connect with any of these words or letters specifically, but definitely let me know. So group number 4, this is your reading. I hope this gave you tons of clarity, information and knowledge. Definitely do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention bracelets, which are on Etsy. If you like this video, don't forget to like if you like the video, that's what I meant. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do check out the description box below for more information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy, and do take care.